After a tough road trip, it is good to see Kauffman Stadium. The Kansas City Royals are back home in Kansas City, and tonight they begin a 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. Well, they also say that momentum is the next day's starting pitcher, and tonight the Royals have Seth Lugo on the mound. He has been consistent as ever this season.
Kansas City has lost 7 straight, and yet they have 2 of the best 5 starting pitchers this season by ERA. Lugo with a 148 earned run average, mixing as full a complement of pitches as anybody in the majors has.
Lugo last time out was really good again. It was a quality start for him. 3rd time in 4 outings this season. 6 2/3 innings, 1 run allowed. He struck out 7. The big number there that was impressive, Monty, was the walks column. 0 walks. Pretty close pitch early on, no challenge.
Close pitch, and unfortunately, I think we may have jinxed Seth Lugo talking about the no free passes on his last outing.
That pitch is close, but it's also the very first batter of the game.
Lugo picks off Gunner. Lugo had 4 pickoffs last season. He's got his first of the year.
I don't think they got the note on his outstanding pickoff move. Seth Lugo really good. We'll take a look at this with his feet. I mean, his feet are just amazingly fast.
The major league leader in doubles, Taylor Ward, has a dozen doubles on the year.
So a runner in scoring position for Dylan Beavers, and that's a hot shot to second. Michael Massey's right there. 2 outs. Ward moves over to 3rd. And now a matchup of former teammates. Lugo and Pete Alonso were both members of the Mets, and that's called strike 3. Got him looking with his sinker. It's a scoreless first for Seth Lugo.
The leadoff single, a 1-out walk, and the Royals have 2 on for Salvador Perez.
And Perez is jammed. This is hit so slowly, and Blaze Alexander could not barehanded. He would have had a chance given. Perez is one of the slowest players in baseball. Went for the bare hand, and the bases are full.
Well, the Royals had the bases loaded with 1 out, but failed to score in the bottom of the 1st. No challenge from Matt Quatrero. Now full count on Samuel Basallo. He made his big league debut last August, so 2nd straight inning on it with a leadoff walk for Seth Lugo. He has now walked 8 total batters this season. All 8 of the walks, however, have been to left-handed hitters. Roll to the left side. Could be 2. Massey's got the turn, and there's a double play.
Finding ways to take advantage of outs when you can get them, and especially if you have a chance to get 2 with 1 swing of the bat. Seth Lugo has wiped out both of those walks, one with the pickoff, and now one's a double play ball.
Appeal to 3rd. He went around. Strike 3.
That's the innings, and nothing comes of that leadoff walk. 1 away for Caglione. He has 17 hits, but he has just 1 run batted in.
Caglione drives it, and well, deep to center. Could it be? It is his first home run of the year. That is how you start a homestand.
Great sign for Jack Caglione. First home run of the season for him, and he gets a fastball middle part of the strike zone and punishes this.
One of the most impressive shots of the year.
That is a swing and a result that just feels cathartic. Here we go. Bases loaded, nobody out. Can the Royals break through? Entered tonight hitting 195 in these spots.
Ground ball back to Bradish, knocks it down, and then gets the out at the plate.
This is loaded, but now 1 out.
And can drive in anywhere from 1 to 4 here. Struck him out swinging.
Big time. Big time pitch. Maybe the best slider Kyle Bradish has thrown.
Kyle Bradish wriggles out of the straitjacket.
And the Royals waste the bases loaded and nobody out. They have stranded 7. So 1 away, and now Michael Garcia. Kel is 2 for 2.
Infield dribbler. Bradish tried to barehand off his fingertips. Making 3 for 3.
Hit the ball and play, you have a chance for success, and sure enough, it's probably a better play for 3rd baseman than Bradish. I think if you're going to field as a pitcher barehanded, it better be on the ground. That's a tough play.
Garcia's running. Basallo's throw is right there. Perfect strike from Samuel Basallo, and Jeremiah Jackson applies the tag to get Garcia.
That was so good all the way around, because that was a breaking ball. How about the finish on the back end? Jeremiah Jackson picks it right off the dirt, applies the tag. That is so good.
5 Ks for Lugo through his 4 scoreless. Samuel Basallo hits one fairly deep. Right center field. Isbell slips. Oh, he made the catch anyway. Of course he did.
The ball was hit really well, and they were playing him really kind of the opposite field. I think Kyle Isbell may have overran that just a hair, so at the end had to come back and catch that over his head. What an effort. Basallo not happy.
Basallo's beside himself.
Bradish finally gets his 1-2-3 inning. He has 6 strikeouts. And after 5, it's 1-0 KC.
And Seth Lugo is humming right along. 5 shutout innings. He has struck out 6 so far tonight.
Yeah, he looks spectacular.
1 out, but Gunner's at the plate.
Sharp grounder. Massey's there to flash the leather. Inning over.
And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Seth Lugo. He has retired 14 in a row. And now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Royals leading 1-0.
Pasquantino's on deck, and he gets a chance with the bases loaded. This is the Royals' 5th plate appearance tonight with the bases loaded. Still looking for the big hit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a curveball. Garcia does it again. Somehow, the bases are loaded around the shoulders of Rico Garcia, and he denies the Royals from scoring.
The leadoff walk to Ward. First Oriole base runner since the 2nd inning.
And the batter is Dylan Beavers, who has one of the few hard hit balls against Lugo tonight. That was a ground ball to second.
Called strike 3. That was perfection. Backdoor curve over that low outside corner.
Masterful 2-2 breaking ball. Just slid right across the outside corner of that plate.
That was a gift. First pitch out.
That was huge.
Second walk for Sammy today. The Orioles have 5 base runners. Ward and Basayo have each reached twice. And now the tying run is in scoring position. The first time the Orioles have a runner to second since the 1st inning.
Right-hand batter swings and hits it in the air to left center field. Here's Isbell over from center, and he's got it. And Seth Lugo has pitched 7 scoreless innings. The Royals need to support him with some more offense.
8th inning, a 1-0. Kansas City's bullpen, the worst ERA in the league. They are awfully well rested, though, in the 7-game losing streak. And Matt Strom is on for the first time in 6 days.
And he gets Wilson. 1 away. And a good start for Strom.
Leote has gone 0 for 2. He's popped to second. He has popped out to third. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called. So a fastball and locked up Tavares. So 2 away.
Blaze 0 for 2 tonight. The Orioles are being 1 hit right now.
And a swing and a miss. So down go the Birds. We've been saying that all night. Royals 1, Baltimore nothing.
Royals need Lucas Erceg to do attack. Erceg has 5 saves in 6 tries so far this season. Last time he pitched was Thursday in Detroit. That was his first blown save of the year. He gets the top of the Oriole lineup.
And Gunner will take a walk. Carter Jensen is challenging. Jensen has won 2 challenges today. Henderson's very confident that he's walked.
Gunner's not
and he
even hanging
has.
around. He knew.
Calls confirmed, pitches the ball. Kansas City has 1 challenge
ABS
remaining.
powered by T-Mobile tells us that by a ½ an inch, Gunnar Henderson has a leadoff walk in the 9th.
There we go.
Got him! Oh, they got him! Gunnar Henderson's picked off.
Second time tonight.
Seth Lugo picked him off in the 1st inning. Lucas Erceg picks him off in the 9th. And the Orioles want to take another look.
The Orioles have lost their challenge, but they have the ability to ask for a crew chief review. And we'll see. That's a tough one to tell.
I mean, it looks like, from what you can barely see, that his right hand got in there. The tag was kind of up on the elbow, it looked like.
Third walk of the inning. And now the potential tying run is at second.
And the Orioles' 4th opportunity of the game with a runner in score position. 0 for 3 to this point. Big Sam would love to make it 1 for 4 here.
Line to left center field. That ball's in the gap. Beavers coming home. Alonso to third. Basayo has tied it.
And it is late inning agony again. We're tied at 1 in the top of the 9th. And now in a game tied at 1, the Royals face Ryan Helsley.
Well, the Royals kept leaving the door open for the Orioles. They stranded 13 runners on base. They got 2 for 12 runners in scoring position. The O's finally break through.
Full count on Salvi.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Finished him off with a slider and brought Salvi to a knee.
Good slider from Helsley there, and likely a fastball count, knowing Salvador Perez has that tendency to chase.
Carter Jensen, powerful young catcher, throws the splitter, and this game is headed to extra innings.
John Schreiber enters the fray. His team-leading 10th appearance of the season.
Runner at second, 2 out in the 11th.
Line to right. Dylan Beavers with a hit. Alexander wheels around third. He will score. More 2-strike, 2-out magic.
first lead.
Orioles were 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position, and that makes it 2 for 11 and the lead.
Royals are down to their final out. A game that was oh so close multiple times. The Royals were a strike away. And it's down in front of Ward. The game is tied again. This time it's the Royals down to their final strike that get off the mat.
Severus will bat with the bases loaded.
Find a way to leave it at 1 for this 12th inning.
He swings away, belts a ball to center. Isbell back. Isbell watching. It's gone. Extra, extra. Everybody's coming home. A grand slam for Leody Taveras. Deep in the night. Deep into the night. He unloads this game at the K.
And the Royals trail 7-2 in the 12th.
Orioles now in the 12th with a 7-2 lead.
Another bases loaded chance here in the 12th. On the ground, past Alexander toward the left field corner. Pasquantino's in. Here comes Salvi. A 3-run double for Nick Lofton. Back in the big leagues in a big way.
And the Royals once again are down to their last out. Strike 3 called. Isbell calls for a challenge, but it is waved off by Quinn Wolcott because it's too late. And the Orioles survive the silliest game of the season, winning in 12, stranding 16 Royals, and taking a 7-5 final to start this series at the K.